Stoicism is an ancient philosophy focused on one central idea. While we cannot control the world around us, we can always control our judgments, our actions, and our responses. This simple distinction between what is and what is not within our control shapes the entire Stoic way of living. When we focus on our choices instead of external events, we begin to experience a calmer, clearer, more resilient life. Many of these ideas come to us through three major Stoic philosophers whose words still guide people today. One of them was Epictetus, born a slave who later became a respected teacher. He captured the essence of Stoicism in one of its most famous lines: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." For Epictetus, freedom was not something granted by society, it was an inner strength built by mastering one's own mind. Another influential figure was Seneca, a Roman statesman and writer who understood the struggles of ambition, fear, and uncertainty. He reminded his students that much of human suffering is imagined rather than real. As he said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." His writings urge us to see problems clearly rather than magnify them, and to use reason, not panic, as our compass. The most famous Stoic may be Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who wrote personal reflections about humility, discipline, and mortality. His private notebook, now known as Meditations, contains insights carried through centuries. One of his core ideas is expressed in the line, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Marcus used Stoicism to stay grounded while holding enormous responsibility. The Stoics built their philosophy around four key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom helps us recognize what matters. Courage allows us to do what is right despite difficulty. Justice reminds us that we are part of a larger human community. Temperance teaches us balance and self-control. Stoicism is not emotional suppression. It invites us to examine our emotions, not deny them. A Stoic feels deeply, but avoids being swept away by frustration, envy, or fear. Instead, the philosophy encourages thoughtful responses rooted in values rather than impulses. To build this mindset, the Stoics practiced daily exercises. They reflected in journals like Marcus Aurelius. They used negative visualization, imagining challenges before they occurred, to build resilience and gratitude. They considered the view from above, picturing life from a broader perspective to keep petty worries small. And they remembered the principle of memento mori, that life is finite, not to dwell on death, but to live more fully and consciously. At its heart, Stoicism offers a way to move through life with clarity and purpose. It teaches that while we cannot shape every event, we can shape our character. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And when we learn to master our responses rather than the world, we gain a steadiness no circumstance can take away.